Welcome back. Well, you know him as the all-singing, all-dancing Purple Wiggle, but away from the stage, Lachy Gillespie's other big role was inspired by his prematurely born twin girl.
Lachy's teamed up with an incredible Aussie hero whose life story would see most people simply giving up. Instead, her charity has raised over $7 million and helped save the lives of 10,000 newborns.
Sophie Smith is the definition of strength. Her charity, Running for Premature Babies, was inspired by unthinkable heartbreak. In 2006, Sophie and her husband Ash lost all 3 of their prematurely born triplets. Henry, born early at 21 weeks, lived for 1 precious hour. Evan and Jasper were born 3 weeks later.
Justin here, looking after you, making sure you're going to have a good day.
Evan lost his life after 10 days. Incredibly, his brother Jasper held on for almost 2 months before his lungs collapsed. Sophie and Ash went on to have 2 more sons. But tragically, in 2016, Ash lost a battle with brain cancer. Then, just last year, Sophie was diagnosed with breast cancer herself.
Even when terrible things happen, you can stand up and keep going and find joy in life again.
Amazingly, despite all of life's hurdles, Sophie's determination is stronger than ever.
And we welcome Sophie Smith, along with Running for Premature Babies Ambassador and Purple Wiggle, Lachy Gillespie. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. That must be very difficult to watch, but we need to tell your story.
No, it's a great honour, actually, to have my story told.
Because today's quite a special day. Tell us what that day means
Today
to you.
is actually my firstborn son, Henry's 18th birthday. And, yeah, I love him as much today as I did when I held him in my arms on this day 18 years ago. And I'm so proud of the legacy that he and his brothers have inspired.
Sophie, we saw in that package, it left us with tears in our eyes here. So we've seen you've been through so many hurdles, so much trauma and tragedy, and yet you're still focused on helping others, so very focused. Where do you find that inner strength from?
I find that even in the darkest times, there's always light and there's always hope. And while, of course, my heart shattered into a million pieces when my babies died, their time with us was filled with awe and wonder and joy and love and hope. And Running for Premature Babies has given me the opportunity to ensure that something good has come from them. And knowing that Running for Premature Babies is able to make a difference to so many other families makes me happy and gives me strength.
Lachy, let's bring you in here. Lulu and Lottie, your 2 little girls, began their lives in a neonatal intensive care unit. So they're thriving, about to celebrate their 4th birthday. So this is, I can see how this ties in beautifully and what you want to do to help, yeah?
Yeah, it does. You don't have to spend more than a day in the NICU to realise how much the equipment means to so many families and how amazing a job they did. And if that equipment was around when Sophie's little ones were around, they could very well possibly still, be here.
So the medical advances have been so great in just a relatively short space of time, thanks to fundraising, right?
Yeah, and the advances in technology have been incredible in the last 18 years. When my little boys were born at 24 weeks, they were given a 50% chance of survival. But a baby born today at the same gestation, if they have access to the kind of equipment that we have provided, incredible state-of-the-art, technologically advanced equipment, their chances of survival are now 75%. And babies can now be saved from 23 weeks rather than 24 weeks back in 2006.
Amazing. Lachy, being a Wiggle must be a very, very hectic job, of course, but you're so devoted to this cause. Why are you so very focused on running for premature babies?
Just purely from someone as amazing as...
Yeah, right. Total inspiration.
As Sophie, but, also it lines up. It's a perfect charity. We're both purple. But also just purely from seeing the work that goes in and the thing, the equipment that's in the hospitals. It's a real privilege to run with Running for Premature Babies.
It's just incredible to have Lachy here as our charity ambassador, and thanks to Lachy, so many more people know about Running for Premature Babies now and are getting involved, signing up, running with us, fundraising, donating. So we're so grateful to Lachy for his support.
Yeah, so $7 million since your charity was started?
Yeah, it's estimated that approximately 10,000 babies have benefited, and some of those babies wouldn't have pulled through without the equipment. So it really is life-saving, and it's just wonderful for us to be able to see the tangible difference that Running for Premature Babies is able to make. And it's a real honour to be able to play a part in advancing neonatal care in Australia.
Yeah.
And where do you see it in 5 or 10 years' time?
Oh, well, we're in a massive stage of growth at the moment.
Yeah,
we now support hospitals in every state and territory, both large city hospitals and small regional and remote hospitals. And 26,000 babies are born prematurely in Australia every year.
Yeah.
So there's so much more work to do. Our hospitals are in real need of support. Neonatal equipment is very expensive, and hospitals need our support. So in 5 or 10 years, we hope to be able to support every hospital with a neonatal unit in Australia to ensure that every baby, wherever they are born, has access to the equipment they need.
There's an opportunity.
Amazing.
So you need to tell us, Lachy, there's something very special coming up. The run, you're involved. How can we all get involved?
Yeah, please do. If you want to, you have the whole month of November. You don't have to do a huge marathon in one day. You've got the whole time to do it. I'm running 100 Ks again, but it's mainly about the fundraising and raising as much money as we can for this wonderful
Our event is
foundation.
called the Premy Marathon Challenge, and we're hoping to inspire about 5,000 people this year to take part from all over Australia. And you can join Lachy's team. Lachy has his own team in the event, and people can join that. And you don't have to run. You can walk, you can cycle, or complete your kilometres however you like over the whole month. So it's very accessible to all, and it's free to join.
You're a saint. That's what you are. You are an absolute saint. Lachy, we all have a question for you.
Yes.
When you're running, will you be wearing those shoes? Just wondering if they'll be making the run.
They're shocking for my legs.
Yeah, he's done a bit of a hammy, so maybe that's what caused the problem. Your 2 sons must be incredibly proud of you. How old are they now?
Owen is 16 and Harvey is 13, and they are absolutely wonderful, and they keep the joy in life every day.
Beautiful.
You're
Beautiful.
amazing.
All donations are made today. So if you make a donation today to Running for Premature Babies, it's going to be tripled in honour of your firstborn, Henry's 18th birthday. It would have been his 18th birthday today. So if you make a donation today, some very generous person is going to triple that donation by the sound of it.
Yes.
That's amazing. So if you can donate today, that would be really great. Thank you so much.
Sophie, making such a huge difference, saving so many lives. Thank you very much. Lachy, good to see you, mate. Look forward to seeing you running in the shoes. We'll be back right after this.